The martial arts are specifically made for you. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, this is Sensei Anthony with the Real Karate Podcast. Thank you for joining us where we talk about all things martial arts, training, philosophy, techniques, all of that. Let's get into today's topic. I said that the martial arts are for everybody. Let me tell you what I mean. If you play basketball, it helps to be tall, right? Average height in the NBA is 6'6". Not required, but it's certainly helpful. If you play American football or rugby, it helps for you to be big and strong. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much a requirement that you be big and strong, okay? The beauty of the martial arts is you can have nothing outstanding about you physically and work your way into being an excellent martial artist. Let's say you're not good at football, basketball, baseball, cricket, soccer, anything. It doesn't matter. You don't need those skills to be a better martial artist, to be a good martial artist. Fact of the matter is, you can become a good martial artist, and those martial arts skills will transfer to the other activities if you decide to do them later. The ability to throw a side kick will contribute to your ability to move laterally in basketball, football, or soccer, for example. You doing punches and kicks against a bag where there's resistance training will build up your muscles that will allow you to do other sports if you so chose. One of the most legendary martial artists of all time, at least in the last 100 years, was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was like 5'7" and about 140 pounds. He was not a big guy by any stretch of the imagination. He was physically developed, he had muscle, all of that, but he wasn't very big. So don't think that you have to be big to be good at this. Now, if that doesn't give you some encouragement, I don't know what will. For you adults out there who think, oh my God, I'm too old to do martial arts, I can't start as a white belt, I'm 40, 50, 60, whatever the case may be. Nonsense. That's the beauty of martial arts. You can start at whatever level you are, physically, emotionally, whatever, and you build yourself up. If you're an athlete, you may be, or younger, you may be able to learn or perform such techniques faster, harder, whatever. But if you start when you're older, the martial arts always begins with your limitations, whatever they may be. If you're not very fit, the martial arts will get you fit. If you're not very strong, the martial arts will make you stronger. And as an older person, as an adult, we're not going to be trying to convince you to kick the clouds out of the sky anyway. Heck, I don't teach that to kids that are more able to do that because that stuff isn't the most practical. Wherever you are, the martial arts can make you better. I've never trained an adult who later told me that they were regretting the fact that they took martial arts. It does something for you after a stressful day, before a stressful day. It teaches you how to be calm and how to deal with these things reasonably, rationally, calmly. If you are just wanting to learn to defend yourself in a world that's becoming increasingly unpredictable, you know that you don't have to be able to break boards or anything like that to be able to defend yourself. As a matter of fact, the reason I have an adult program versus a youth program is because what I teach adults is a lot more vicious, keeping in mind that a lot of adult beginners have physical limitations of some kind or injuries or whatever happens over the course of your lifetime. So I teach adults as beginners very different things than what I teach kids. A lot of what I teach kids is so that they can protect themselves against other kids or people older, slightly older. So that's more of hurting a person. What I teach adults is how to injure a person, and it's not the same thing. So I teach adults in a way that will be on the same level as the threat that they may be facing. Most reasonable adults don't fight. they find ways to get away from it, around it, or to prevent it altogether. But if they're in a situation where they have to fight, what I teach them is all about how they put a person down as quickly as possible with the least amount of effort. And that does not come from trading punches with a bigger, stronger person. So the martial arts are for you. It's a perfect time to join. It's a perfect time to be a part of a community of people who are looking to improve themselves and, by extension, improve the world around them. So the martial arts are perfect for you. Till next time, train hard, stay safe, but the most important thing, as always, is to please be kind to yourselves and others. I'll see you next time.